To the millions and millions of wrestling fans, say this is the young King Whidbee, and the man next to me, that's HBK, humbly blessed kid.
Yeah, how we
And
doing,
this
everybody? It's good to see you, Steve.
and this is What Wrestling Podcast. Yeah. Once again, another week. What's up, bro?
Woo. We here, baby. We here. We here to talk wrestling. There's a lot of big things going on, a lot of turnarounds, and where's the future? Let's get to it.
Exactly. Okay. So for those that love the podcast, for those that want to hate on the podcast, this might be one of those episodes that you might say, I don't know, because these guys are giving their opinion on political stuff. And the title of this episode is called Politically Incorrect. So let's start it off
Yeah.
at the first question. Should politics be brought into sports entertainment? What do you think, bro?
Um, I want to initially say no, but
Mhm.
with the wrestling thing, it's a weekly show. Their pop culture, I think they have to kind of give us what's going on around the world. Uh,
Okay.
it makes people tune in and tune out. But for me, I say no, but I do enjoy it sometimes. What about you, bro?
Okay. So for me, I would say yes and no. And the reason why I say yes is because there are a lot of things that's going on in the world, different countries, different fan bases, and we all go through certain things. But it takes like they always say you got to see it to believe it. And certain things that affect us as humans, a lot of people try to stay away from, but you also have to understand it's actually going on. And if it's something negative, you have to correct it and fix it so it don't happen for the next generation. And then the reason why I say
Talk to him. Tell him.
yes, and then the reason why I say no is because then some people use it to their advantage, and then some people try to be teachers, and it's like I'm here to see a wrestling match. I'm not here to deal with like politics, and this is my escape right now. But I understand why like certain people don't want to bring politics in, but I understand why some people do. And the reason, a perfect example is when the New Day actually took a knee during the Black Lives Matter situation. But then on the other hand, you have I'm a name drop Cody
Go ahead.
Rhodes,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't know that he's part Cuban, and he don't never talk about what's going on in Cuba. You don't, a lot of people don't understand like blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, we're all the same, and you wouldn't know that Cody is, Hispanic if he don't even talk about it. And the reason why I bring up Cody is because you have to also understand he has a black wife, he has a black
Yes.
daughter, and that's going to affect her when she grows up. So he has to speak on it, and that's why I say like some people want to talk about it, some people stay away from it because it might, ruin their careers.
Unfortunately, to hit the top, you have to
Yeah,
stay out of the personal feelings
right.
and emotions. Cody got the blonde hair, blue eyes. I mean, they try to make him some type of way. But
Hmm.
you had me thinking right there. So, do you
Okay.
think WWE gives people the opportunity to speak out?
I feel like it's a hit or miss because, like how you
Yeah.
just said about Cody, certain people know that if I look a certain way, this is what I am, and I'm not gonna go the other way because it is going to stop my growth, climbing the ladder. And then another example, I'm not going to say his name, but he 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 looks
Yeah.
Caucasian,
Yeah.
but he's half Latino, and he
Okay.
doesn't he does he doesn't claim it at all. And I showed my girl that yeah he's mixed, but nope, he don't want to claim it because he knows that it's going to stop his momentum.
If you guys can try to guess who that is, drop it down in the comments. I am
Yes.
excited to see who we think it is right there, but I think I know. Um, yeah, I agree. If you look at the top dogs, they really try to avoid any of that.
Right, exactly. Okay, let's get back to wrestling and a little bit off the politics. Name two politically incorrect moments in wrestling that you can remember.
Okay. Um, man. There's like a backstage scene with John Cena and Vince McMahon.
Oh my goodness. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. Yeah.
And I'm sorry to take that to you, but great minds think alike. That
Right.
was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
uh, for the people that haven't seen that, he has a do-rag on, Vince McMahon. He has a hat on sideways.
Right.
John Cena comes
Mm-hmm.
back. This is during the era of he's rapping everybody out of the freaking ring. And
Right.
Vince says, "What's up, my NIGGA?" And I cannot
Mm-hmm.
believe they let that pass.
I
I'm going to let you
know.
take that other one, man.
And the part that is comical about that situation
Yeah.
that he walks past John Cena, he says, "What's up, my N word?" And out of nowhere, you see Booker T wear his white, and he said, "Did he just say that?" And I'm like, "Man, are you kidding me?"
Yeah,
And
you were saying,
I feel like that moment, that's the reason why they say Booker T has always been, a company guy.
oh,
Because
100%. That's why he's still
I don't
there
think he could.
announcing.
I don't think he could have said that in front of like Mark Henry or like Farouk, Ron
Nah,
Simmons.
never, never.
Never. Yeah. Okay, so a second moment that was politically incorrect. Mm, I would say Godfather and The Undertaker. And the Godfather told Undertaker, "I know you love these hoes." And then the Undertaker just like snap. I know like Godfather and the Undertaker, they're homeboys, and he was
Yeah.
trying to break them. But I was like, man, I didn't know how to take it as if he was like talking about alive women because the Undertaker is a dead character. So I was like, maybe he was talking about sleeping with dead women. So
Yeah. That Godfather
yeah,
character was insane, man. I miss the 90s era right there, man. Everything went on TV.
exactly. So you got another one?
um so Trump wasn't like in office or anything, but that whole Vince and Trump cut your hair bald WrestleMania, I think it was
Mm-hmm.
Umaga and Lashley, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, that made no sense. I wish Trump was able to shave his head, but Vince took that one for the team. Uh, that's the one that I can think of right now.
Okay. So who was the most off the wall character slash wrestler to you?
It's one of our favorites, but Stone
Mhm.
Cold be low key saying some things, man. Even
Yeah.
though he can
Mm-hmm.
back it up, bro, he be calling people boys and all that good
Yeah.
stuff. Stone Cold was kind of wilding, but he wasn't. He was able to back it up. So
Okay. I got one that top Stone Cold for off the wall. The
ding.
A-lister, and I'm not talking about the Miz. I'm talking about the Oscar winner, the blonde character, the blonde superstar, Goldust.
Oh man,
Yeah. I
yo,
remember, I remember when he came in and he was like battling Razor Ramon, God bless the dead, and Savio Vega. And like he would actually be filling up on them and they'd be like getting all like uncomfortable. I was like, I wouldn't want to wrestle that guy.
nah, never. I don't want a scene with him at all.
No. But to keep it 100, even though his character was like off the wall at that time period, he was throwing down in the ring. He
Oh,
didn't
he
even
fought
want to lose to
everybody.
him.
Yeah, he fought
Right.
everybody.
Yeah.
He was out there,
Hmm. Yeah. So
and that's why
that's my
Cody.
pick for off the wall character.
That's why Cody felt some type of way with being Stardust, like, because to be honest,
Yeah.
to like make Goldust do that is insane. you know?
Right. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So can the Attitude Era prosper in this era?
Oh man, I want to say with Netflix possibly, but to be
Okay.
honest, I feel like they're doing the Attitude Era with the female wrestlers right now. So
Right,
that's the only way. I don't think they can run that back at all, though. It's yeah, they're too watered down. No one's gonna say exactly how they feel.
right. I would say that if Vince McMahon still owned it and they wasn't tied to TKO and they wasn't more like pushed towards like the little kids and like how you said, if it was like how they have NXT
Yeah,
and if you had like a section that just said Attitude Era and you
yeah.
just put them on Netflix, yeah,
It's gonna go
then it's
crazy. Netflix
crazy.
opens up the opportunity to say what you want to say.
I'm gonna say, right. I feel like in this generation, you can't really do or say anything because anything that you say, they'll use it against you. Even if you don't mean it the way they think it is, it's the fact that you're guilty until proven innocent.
And then you won't be you definitely won't be main roster. You won't be at those
Right,
pay-per-view.
exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay. Name three women wrestlers who changed the landscape for their time period.
Man, I'm gonna start off with the oldie, man. Rest in peace,
Okay.
Mae Young.
Okay.
Yo, they used to bring her back early 2000s and like mid 2000s, 2010s, and
Mm-hmm.
I cannot understand why they kept bringing her out, man. She's out here
I
trying to
don't know.
show off all the goodies. And then, man, I'm sorry if I take one of yours, but China, man, China
Yeah.
was the ninth wonder of the
Right.
world, bro.
Right. Definitely China.
Yeah, yeah. So you go ahead and lay some down.
Okay. To go back to your May Young, I was actually going to use her for the politically incorrect moment because remember when sexual chocolate got her pregnant and then when she gave birth it was a hand, it was like crazy.
Yo,
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking, but it sold. It sold for sure.
Yeah. It did. Okay. So women who changed the industry during their time period, I would have to say Miss Elizabeth
Ooh.
because you got to think who else had a female valet that everybody was like they was drawn to, but they didn't like look at her as like a sexual object.
Yeah,
She was more like royalty because Macho Man, you know, the king of the ring. He held himself like if he was the actual king, and people respected Miss Elizabeth. So that's my first one,
agreed.
and then my second one, he took China, so I got to go with another one, and I would have to say Sunny from
Uh,
ECW. Yes, because
uh,
like I told you, like when I used to stay up all night and watch ECW, and then Sunny came out, I was like, man, like
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. To have female wrestlers on ECW was insane.
right, exactly. Okay, so what's your third?
Oh, you already know where I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks, man. I can't
Right.
wait for her to get back to WWE, man.
Okay, and I got the man.
Okay, I'm gonna need some explanation because I do enjoy watching her on TV, but to me, I
Okay,
just don't see the in ring wrestling skills compared to the
okay,
rest of the three.
I will have to say the man Becky Lynch because when she was, I don't know what type of character she was when she came out with the goggles, the last kicker. I think that's what it was called. What she was
Yeah,
called. It was like whatever, right? But when they had the brand versus brand, and
yeah.
something just triggered her when Nia Jax broke her nose, and
Ooh.
she changed. From that point, it was like it was a spotlight on the females. Even though you had Bailey, Sasha Banks, like you said, all of them, it changed that it made you want to watch it.
Yep.
I guess it resonated when she became the man because everybody knows the man is attached to Ric Flair. So now we want to see why is this woman calling herself the man? And she was like on the mic telling you, "This is why I'm the man." Like even though like you wasn't looking into her matches for like top five star matches, but she could wrestle. She could
Oh,
do her thing, and it was she made you want to watch female wrestlers. That's why I
You're
say the
right.
men.
You're right. She held it down. And then I remember like beef with her and Charlotte when Ric Flair would come out as well.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and like you said, that bloody nose situation and her taking advantage of it, it makes me go back to what I said earlier. They're doing the attitude era with these women, and the women
Yeah.
are taking advantage of it. It is entertaining.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Last question. Does being politically incorrect hinder a wrestler's career? And I think we kind of answer that.
Yeah, I
What do you?
don't believe that like the top dogs have the opportunity to speak about that, because like we had the podcast about how diverse wrestling
Mhm.
is, how many different cultures. If you're getting screen time, you kind of got to stay away from it unless they're doing some like America versus someone else, like a different country.
Right. Yeah.
But I haven't seen it work for anybody.
Okay. Um, for me, I would say it works for one star. No, actually two stars. And before I tell you the two stars, I'm gonna say it does and it doesn't hinder a superstar's career, a wrestler's career. And it depends on the wrestler. And the reason why I say that is because Roman Reigns came out. He said he voted for Trump. Cool, but people was mad because he went to the White House for the UFC fight. But
Yeah,
then the next day on Monday Night Raw, it's like you forgot about it. Like who cares, you know? So
yeah,
it depends on the wrestler.
yeah. I get you.
So
I do get you. Speaking of that White House event, I seen a clip
okay,
of CM Punk talking after, and you seen
yeah,
that too?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, I wouldn't go to his house for tacos. Like, shout out to CM Punk for that. That was incredible.
Right,
Because what bro said was off the wall.
yeah,
With like you said though, we do forget about it. We do forget about
mm-hmm.
it. Especially when we really like this character. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So to close off with what you just said, that we like the character. That's why it doesn't hinder, their momentum. I would have to say the Undertaker, because he said he's a Republican. He voted for Trump. He likes
Yeah.
Trump, and I haven't heard one person say anything bad about the Undertaker. They always say that's his political choice. Who cares? We love the Undertaker, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't stop him. And then, like how you just said, CM Punk. Like you would expect CM Punk to say, I don't rock with that. So that's why I say it depends on the character.
That's a great point. I did not expect CM Punk to say that. Not thinking he was some type of way, but he's Midwest, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like,
I would not expect that, and I was so happy to see him stand up like that. That was dope.
yeah, that was dope. That was awesome. So this is politically incorrect. This is, the guy, so Whidbee, my guy, HBK, Stephen Mertz.
Hey yo.
Well, yes, World Wrestling Podcast. We got a lot of dope stuff coming. Subscribe to the YouTube page, follow the IG page, follow HBK page. Go ahead and drop the app.
Yeah. So it's on Instagram, Humbly Blessed Kid. That's where I do most of my motion. Um, Continue to follow the pod, comment, like, subscribe. All this stuff helps us out and it helps us reach a bigger audience. But we're thankful for anybody that tunes in.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate you. In next episode, we're gonna give y'all our picks for the next, pay-per-view. What is it? Saturday night main event. So we'll
Stay
see.
tuned.
And then we got SummerSlam right around the corner.
Let's go. The biggest party of the summer.
You know it. And we out. Ha ha.
Blessings.